For those of you that don't know, Reddit has a couple different ways to ingest content. There's home, which are subreddits that you subscribe to. There's all, which is all subreddits, and then there's top, that was just all minus controversial subreddits. And as I browse all, I have been presented with best of Redditor updates. Now, if you don't know, a lot of people will go to Reddit and they will ask questions about their life. Hey, I want to ask my girlfriend to prom, but I don't know how to do it. My dog has a swollen testicle. What should I do? Or, I don't know, I've been having an affair with my wife and I found out my wife was also having an affair against me. And a fine group of people are out here making sure that we have all the information at the same time. I'm talking about a subreddit called Best of... Oh, I fucking hate when my computer breaks and doesn't do the thing right. Best of Redditor updates. So when people ask these questions, sometimes they will create a follow-up. They will say, here is the thing that happened. So I found a couple of the top all-time posts from Best of Redditor updates, and we're going to read them. We're going to discover what happened, and we're going to get an epic, tight conclusion. Bridesmaid sues bride after getting kicked out of the wedding party over a haircut. For my friend's 3-day wedding, I had to buy 3 different dresses, including alterations and specific shoes, which totaled over $700. She also wanted specific hairstyles for each day. Due to health reasons, my hair was falling out in chunks, and in May, I made the difficult decision to cut my hair. I told the bride about my decision 2 weeks before the wedding, and she didn't say anything bad. The following week, she came over to my house, and when she was about to leave, she brought up that she was concerned about my haircut, and I told her it would look good even though I wouldn't be uniform with the other bridesmaids. The following day, I received this message. After our recent conversations, I'd like to remind you of my boundaries. Wow, this is actually a very reasonable way to start a conversation. I have a feeling that the bride is going to be a huge bitch in this, considering that she sues her, but man... After our recent conversations, I'd like to remind you of my boundaries is a goated line that I'm going to write down. As you know, my wedding has been something I've dreamt of for many years. Husband and I have invested a lot of money into the video and photos of this day, and as we reflect on this day in the further, we want to see our vision reflected in the memories. Your inconsistencies have concerned me, and while I sympathize with your health concerns, I'm not willing to compromise my vision to accommodate you or anyone else. Since this is something you can no longer fully commit to, I need you to please step down from participating in my wedding. Holy shit. This was 3 days before the wedding. I immediately sent her and her husband an invoice asking them to reimburse for the dresses and shoes. Neither of them replied, so I decided to take it to the court. Holy shit. I was told I was inconsistent and selfish after I spent the last 2 weeks helping her plan the wedding shower. I worked with another bridesmaid to surprise her with a bridal shower after our bachelorette trip had to be canceled. When she asked me to help her tone up before the wedding, I sent her a personalized workout program and even went with her to the gym to show her the ropes. I chewed her food for her. I wiped her ass. It's actually kind of crazy that you could be as close a friend to this person and that they would treat you like this over a haircut. So am I the asshole for taking her to court because she kicked me out for cutting my hair? Chat, what do you think? Before we read the update, who's the asshole? Is it the woman who shaved her head 2 weeks before the wedding, or the bride who said she can't be in the wedding? The bride, obviously. It is the bride, obviously. It is. The bride sucks. This has been a long time coming. I've had a lot of people reach out to me asking what the results of the case have been. In December 2021, I got the notification that a court date had been set for February 7th, 2022. It would be virtual, and since it's small claims, we would represent ourselves. I'm imagining they're doing this in VR chat. Could you imagine if one of them is like an anime VTuber and one of them is the Roblox guy and what the judge is Judge Judy but animated? Yeah, it's a Zoom call. It's a Zoom call that anyone can join. So you just have people eating popcorn in the background, chilling out. On the day, she didn't show up. We were given the chance. She didn't show up. It was her wedding day, February 7th, 2022. That bitch. On the day, oh, she did show up. Sorry, I didn't read it. I inserted what I wanted to believe and not what was actually there. It was the prestige. The hearing proceeded and we were both given a chance to share our side. I won't go into the details, which is the entirety of the point of this. Come on, please. I won't go into the details of it, but it took probably 10 to 15 minutes. In my state, they do not give you the verdict right away, and it can take up to 90 days. Then yesterday, May 5th, almost 90 days after, I remind you, I got a verdict. I won. She had been ordered to pay me the total of $808.94 for the dresses and shoes. I have to return 2 dresses and shoes I have to her. The verdict goes into effect May 30th. I don't see her appealing it, or fingers crossed she doesn't. All in all, I'm very happy with the outcome and so ready to close this chapter. Thank you for everyone who has been so invested in this with me. I hope this was the season finale you were looking forward to. P.S. My hair and health are doing much better. My 3 bald spots are growing in again, and I couldn't be happier. I think the bride sucks more than the bridesmaid, but I don't think like the top comment being like, she's a bitch, she's crazy. Wait, this is a Zoom court call? A judge shut down a Zoom hearing after finding out an assault suspect and the alleged survivor were in the same place. Your Honor, I have reason to believe
that the defendant is in the same apartment as the complaining witness right now, and I'm extremely scared for her safety.
What?
And the fact that she's looking off to the side and he's moving around, I want some confirmation that she is safe before we continue.
Miss Lindsay, where are you right now?
I'm at a house.
This is not funny. This is terrifying.
All right, I want you to walk out to the front of the house. Show me the house number on the house.
It is funny that there's a bailiff in the Zoom call. Could you imagine? Bailiff, restrain the witness. All right, I'm gonna have to call an Uber, dog. Give me maybe $15.20. There's surge pricing here. I got a pool. Nearly 8 minutes into the hearing, Assistant County Prosecutor Deborah Davis, a hero, suspected the defendant, Kobe Harris, was in the same place as alleged survivor Mary Lindsay. Police were later sent to the premises.
You take your phone with you so that I know you're okay.
Imagine you see him in the background as she walks by. Harris, who is accused of assault with intent to cause bodily harm, pled with Judge Jeffrey Middleton live on the Zoom while being handcuffed by an officer.
Yeah, me and Mary both don't want the no contact.
My advice is don't say anything else. Take the cigarette out of your mouth. The hearing is adjourned. Intimidating witness and assault, great bodily harm. All right, don't say any more about it. Your bond is canceled. You're digging your hole. You hit bottom and you're continuing to dig.
Holy
Officers
shit.
directed to take him into custody.
Wow, that's crazy. That's actually crazy, brazy, bonky, wonky. Zoom court is not the future, but VR court is actually cool and based. Have you seen the one where someone is stuck using like Snapchat filters? Yeah. He's like a bunny or something, or it's a cat. Oh, this one's this one's so fucking funny. Lawyer accidentally uses Zoom cat filter during virtual court session.
I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings. You might want.
This guy had to put his glasses on. By God, I think that's a cat.
I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
Can't I just do it as a cat? There's no law in the book that says a cat can't be a lawyer.
I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
I didn't even hear that the first time. I'm here live. It's not a cat. In case anyone thought maybe it was a cat. It would be more impressive if he trained a cat to move its mouth with his mouth. Uh-huh. Oh no, I'm not gonna watch this video, chat, but I want you guys to see the title of it. It's the same judge. Are these scripted? Guy shows up to the Zoom court meeting with the user named Buttfucker3000. Can you imagine? You're preparing. It's your big day. You've spent so much time talking about what you're going to say. You know that truth, honesty, and justice is on your side. You show up into the call, and Jeffrey Middleton, the prestigious judge from the St. Joseph District Court, says, "Excuse me, is that Buttfucker3000?"
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
Me?
Yeah, you. Yes.
Nathaniel Saxon, sir.
Oh, his name is Nathan. Oh, no. No, his name is Nathan. Oh, shit.
Name's not Buttfucker3000. Yo-ho. Logging into my court with that as your screen name.
Nathaniel Saxton, sir, but I don't believe that I typed anything like that in.
Well, that's what it says.
Someone typed buttfucker 3000.
Well, I
Discuss
apologize.
that in a bit.
That should not
Yeah,
be.
you should. I'll put you in the waiting room. You can sit in limbo for a while and think about.
You didn't
what
expect. He
sir,
said
what's
it.
your-
He not only said it, he said it with a vitriol and an intensity that I would not have expected out of this middle-aged man. The cat one is funny. I promise you, I'm not a cat. I only read the title and first paragraph, but this one seems insane. Ladies and gentlemen, this is about a man who is cheating on his wife, and to not bury the lead, finds out that his wife is also cheating on him. What I have learned in this opening paragraph is that a cake eater is someone who is married, but also cheating on their spouse, has another relationship. A cake eater is a sub for cake eaters, not chocolate cake or cheesecake or any regular sort of cake, but people who want to have their cake and eat it too. The original OP, Miserable Ad, was a cake eater who had been having an affair with his AP, affair partner, for 6 years. Eventually, his affair partner's husband caught on and filed for divorce. Worried that his wife would find out, he consulted r/adultery, which is insane. It's insane that there are multiple subreddits about cheating on spouses, on how best to confess about 10 months ago. This is on r/adultery, so he's gone to the adultery subreddit to try and figure out what he should do. Tried posting a few days ago, but could not find post. Must be lost in cyberspace. Don't even know if this is the right forum at the moment. In gist, affair partner got served divorce papers out of nowhere 2 days ago at work. Her husband knows of us/me. It's only a matter of time before my wife finds out. Don't know if I have days or hours before the world as I know it is gone. Took some time off work to spend time with my wife and 2 daughters. My body is in turmoil, but strangely, my mind is clear. It reminds me of the days leading up to my dad's passing away. What the fuck? Feel blessed to have a healthy and beautiful family. You don't have a healthy and beautiful family, by the way. It is corrupt. What will my daughters think of me? I look at my wife that I love with all my heart, and I see a woman who stood by me no matter what. We had our fair share of ups and downs, like most couples, but I never imagined a life without her. How do I justify a 6-year affair? Is that even forgivable? Is he asking people for like what lies he can use? Oh, I slipped while I was wearing roller skates and rolled down a hill. We've all seen that webcomic, right? I plan to confess over the weekend. Even if I know the outcome, I pray she does not leave me. This was so fucking not worth it. Wish me luck. This is so funny. He's in a silly, goofy mood. It is crazy to say, like, wish me luck. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Just a prank, bro. Thank you for all your comments and suggestions. Some of them were hard to read. I don't have time to... Oh, let's see what the comments were. Wait, is this post still up? Not trying to be mean or anything, but have you never imagined life without her? You had a 6-year affair and you love your wife with all your heart? It sounds like you are really confused. Maybe she will stick by you with counseling. I am not confused. Never was. I don't have a problem separating love from sex. My heart is loyal to my woman, and she is it for me. This guy's a fool, dude. This guy does not understand the context of the situation even a little bit. Okay, so that's the advice that this guy received, and here's his edit. Thank you for all your comments and suggestions. Some of them were hard to read. I don't have time to address all comments, but will reply to few to clear some things. Yesterday, I reached out to my brother for advice. He left his wife some years ago and married his affair partner? Is his whole family just cheaters? The grass is not greener for him after all, and he is planning on leaving her but is stuck at the moment. His advice is to not tell my wife and to minimize if confronted. Ugh. He also said I should let down affair partner gently so she does not go nuclear on my wife and family. I am hoping for the best but preparing for the worst. 6 years. It is important to note that he doesn't care about either of his partners, right? He doesn't care about his wife because he's been cheating on her for 6 years, and he doesn't care about his affair partner because he's tossing her to the side and just trying to minimize damage to his wife, who we know he doesn't care about. So many responses about how I don't value my affair partner. Well, since I am on a pour my heart out roll here, let me tell you about my affair partner. She is a gorgeous and a smart woman who is funny and open to different experiences. But she is not my wife, and she does not even compare. 6 years on off is a long time to invest. As I see it, she is an adult woman who made decisions to cheat with a married man on her husband for whatever reasons. Do I care for her? Yes. 6 years is a long time. Do I love her? No. Did I say to her I loved her? Yes, of course I did, but I lied just as I lied to my wife. Ah, what are you doing, dude? What led me to starting the affair was my wife being in an accident that took a toll on her body. Sex was off the table for over a year. Having sex with my wife is making love. Sex with my affair partner is just sex. His wife was in some accident that caused her to be unable to have sex with him, a person that she loved, a person that he loved. Sex was great for over a year, and his solution to that was to cheat on his wife, who was just in an accident. Actually crazy. Yeah, he didn't do it because of the kink. He did it because his wife couldn't have sex. His next post is in the aforementioned Cake Eater sub, and it quickly becomes obvious that he did not come clean. Throwaway. Posted once before. Check it for background. Oh. I'm always worried that when it's a throwaway, it's actually not the same person. Yesterday, AP, affair partner, sent me a blurry photo of my wife in the car with another man. She claimed they walked hand in hand to his car from a store in a nearby town to ours. She got a shot of the plates too. After some digging, I now know she is having an affair. Don't know how long for sure, but at least 6 months. That's the same as 6 years. He is a single, I assume. He is a single dad our age and is telling her to leave the marriage. She is telling him she loves him. Afraid to confront her. Afraid to what? Feel numb at the moment. Took a day off work. Any advice? I love her and want to stay married. Oh, I hope this guy doesn't like go accusatory on her and try and turn the tables. Oi, 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 oi. Logically, yes, we are both getting our itches scratched. I hate when you call it that. What's the big deal? I'm not ruled by logic at this moment. Maybe later, but now my emotions are overpowering every logic. Never in my life have I experienced this type of emotional and physical distress. I can't even think straight. Never thought I was gonna bowl my eyes out and throw up on the carpet. Dude, if you can't make it to the toilet, I'm very confident this is fake news. I just want to know if she knew about my affair. Why the hell did she not confront me? I would have chosen her over affair partner in a nanosecond. You didn't, though. And what the hell is she hoping to find with this douche? Tush, you think? He is no better than me. Sleeping with a married woman. He's no better than me. We're the same, man. We're both sleeping with married women, man. I am him, he is me. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about being on the other side. Never had fantasies about my wife fucking other... Why is that even something you're thinking about, dude? We had a good sex life, minus my kink she was not aware... Not aware of?! You don't even know. Oh my God, this could be like, if you like pina coladas. Maybe they both liked the same kink. Could you imagine if they both loved cucumbers being shoved up their butt, but they were both concerned that the other person would think they were weird for liking cucumbers shoved up their butt, and so they both cheated with someone shoving cucumbers up their butt? All right, where were we? It's crazy that he said he cheated on his wife because they didn't have the same kinks, but he also said his wife wasn't aware of the kinks, so I think this guy's actually just a huge piece of shit. Okay, boom. The next one, second update. Never saw this coming. My marriage seems to be over. Confronted my wife this past weekend, sat her down without warning and told her I knew she was having an affair and with whom. Asked her if she loved him and what her plan was. She was caught off guard. Went to the bathroom for 10 minutes. When she came out, she looked me straight in the eyes and said, I know about your affair too. I have known for some time now. I love him and want a divorce. Next days were a blur. I tried to talk to her, but she shuts me down. She has moved into the spare bedroom and is making appointments with law firms. Has told our 2 girls. I have signed up for emergency therapy. I'm on meds for dealing with anxiety and lack of sleep. Well, those are at least some good choices by him. This is surreal. It's crazy for him to say this is surreal. The thing that I've been doing for 6 years happened to me. Heard her talk to him last night and cut the internet cord. You're a piece of shit. He cut the cables on her. Kind of crazy because I need fucking internet for work and just switch to her phone. Oh. He cut the landline. He can't work. And she's like, hey, Zoom exists on a phone, dude. I'll FaceTime him, dumbass. Oh, man. So many emotions are running through me. I made love to her past week, and today she's a total stranger. How does this happen? He gets his ass handed to him in the comments, more or less, but I wanted to call out this comment in particular. Oh, let's just actually read it in the actual subreddit. Since you're pretty much getting your ass handed to you here, I'll try to be gentle, but your response to all this is kind of unbelievable. You had to know this was a possible outcome. You spent 6 years in an affair, for goodness sake. You fucked up the 20 years long before she did. You fucked up the 20 years long before she did, sorry. Not shaming you for cake eating, but you can't pull the victim card when the tables turn. Made love to her this last week from Kizukini9764. How does she not feel any emotion? This is simple. She has learned how to separate love and sex. She has sex with you, but loves her affair partner. You taught her well. Oh no! This was all a long con for that. Damn, that's like the line at the end of a book. Holy shit. We went from cradle to the grave. They set up the pins and we knocked them down. For those of you that came in the raid and maybe missed the beginning, he very early on said he knew how to separate love and sex. And now the wife does too. I'm going to ask you, Twitch chat and YouTube, if you're watching this, if you guys find any very, very good best of Redditor updates that you think would be insane, put them in the YouTube comments for this video, because I would love to do this more often. Some of these are just insane in the membrane, and I think they're fun to read through and laugh at. Point fingers and laugh. Holy shit. Just go through top all time. That's what I did for these three. I found them myself. The problem is a lot of them are like really touchy subjects, you know? It's stuff that I don't want to read through.